Incumbent Councilman Christopher Campos is seeking re-election, and he joins me now to discuss his candidacy. Councilman Campos, thank you for joining me on Hudson News Edition.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a bit about yourself and why you were running for office.
Well, I was born and raised in Hoboken Housing Authority. I'm a product of the Hoboken public school system. I was able to get a BA in history and black studies and also attain a law degree from American University. All of those things combined has created my passion for service, and I believe that Hoboken is a great community. I ran for office at 24 years old when I graduated from law school because I wanted to make a difference in the community that's given me so much. So many residents in this community have contributed to my life in a positive way, and I just believed it was my turn to give back.
How would you go about revitalizing your ward?
Well, what we have done is we have worked on a variety of projects. The first project we worked on is the Jackson Streetscape project along the Jackson Street corridor. We have also been able to ascertain leveraging funds at the Hoboken Housing Authority in which all of the buildings are being refurbished and renovated. And we've also worked on refurbishing parks in this section of town that were previously forgotten. Today, what we have is the most ambitious and comprehensive approach to redevelopment in the history of Hoboken, the Southwest Redevelopment Plan. This plan intends on revitalizing a major corridor, an artery into the city of Hoboken. It intends on dealing with flooding, affordable housing, infrastructure issues, traffic issues, but also the creation of a 3 to 4 acre park.
What other issues do you think are important to your ward?
Well, I think some of the major issues in our ward, definitely dealing with the lack of parks, dealing with creating economic development that ensures that job creation is available to some of our residents, and dealing with our senior population in a way that provides more services and more resources to ensure that they benefit from the economic prosperity of Hoboken. The southwest section of town is the most dynamic and diverse area of Hoboken. The Fourth Ward is I like to say we went from worst to first because we were left out of the history of economic prosperity. And now that we have seen real resources, real dollar amounts coming into our ward, I believe we got to continue to move it forward. And that's my plan, to move the southwest section of town, the Fourth Ward, forward.
Councilman Campos, thank you for joining me on Hudson News Edition.
Oh, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.